All right, so we are going to be drawing some balloons and festive confetti. Something you might see at like a party, Memorial Day. So I am going to get some of my colors, and being that we have red, white, and blue, you probably, if you have white paper, you won't have to color obviously the white parts. You would just need a blue and maybe a red. Here's my top. So we're going to start with the biggest balloon in the center. The biggest balloon is going to be the balloon that has the flag pattern. So I'm going to draw my balloon outline. It kind of comes to a point, because balloons will have the little end that's gathered and tied in a knot. And so I'm going to also make that, it looks kind of like a triangle. And that'll be the first big balloon. And then if it's a bunch of balloons, I want to make it look like there's balloons behind it. So behind, we are going to draw another kind of it's almost like an egg shape. But because it's behind, you're not going to see all of the balloon. You just see some of the balloon. And since we're doing 3 balloons, I'm going to add one more. So same thing, it's that kind of oval shape, but it's behind my balloons. It's like in a bunch. Almost looks like mouse ears, right? Kind of looks like mouse ears. All right, so here you're going to follow along, okay? So this one is going to have our first pattern, and it's going to have the pattern of the flag. And so what I did is I drew kind of the box part of the flag that has the stars. And then I drew the stripes. So we've got red and white stripes. And right now I just am drawing the stripes. I'm not filling them in. Okay. And let's see, over here, we want to give this one a pattern. So kind of a patriotic pattern. So on this one, we're going to let it have a big star. And star kind of sort of like a triangle. And then I usually add a line this way and a line this way. And then I add my line here, which makes it do more triangles. And then I'll add my bottom triangle. Now, whatever space I have left, then I'll add the other triangle. So now we've got our star shape. On this balloon, I thought we could do the little twinkly pattern. Sometimes we do that for stars. We don't necessarily draw the actual star, but I kind of like when we do these little twinkly designed stars. Here, you can just fill them up. You can add as many as you want. I'm just going to kind of fill this one up. I like this one because you can put as many as you want, since it's an empty space. And then we want to give the balloon some string. So if there's 3 balloons, we're going to need 3 strings. What I am doing is I'm going to draw the string that's like, around holding the balloon shut. And it's kind of like a little oval. And then I'm going to just draw a line coming down. I want to make it thick, so I'm going to follow the same line. So now I've got 1 string, but we still need 2 more strings. And because you can't see them, we're just going to make them come behind. So I'm just going to pick a spot, another string. So see, I just kind of picked a spot. It doesn't have to be any specific spot, but as long as it looks like it's coming behind. So I've got two, which means I have one more. So one more, I'm gonna also just come out here. I'm just gonna make this one go across. So now I've got 3 strings holding our balloon shut. The part we have not done yet is we have not done the stars. So I know we have all the stars that are normal in a flag will not fit in our balloon, but it's really just a design so that when you look at it, you know, oh, that's the American flag. So I'm going to start drawing my stars. Same kind of thing. It's all those little triangles connected, right? So that's the top part. And then it's just a bunch of triangles stuck together. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to draw as many as I fit. 1, 2, 3. I might be able to put maybe 2 more. Let's try. 1. I'll shove that one in there. Maybe I can fit one more. I'm going to try it. I can fit some of it in there. Got my stars. And the only thing, sometimes we have balloons. Sometimes we throw confetti or streamer. So for confetti is really simple. We're just going to draw little tiny triangles. And they kind of look bent. And when we do confetti, we can put as many as we want. Sometimes you see them like little tiny squares, right? I mean, I think confetti comes in all kinds of shapes. So I'm just going to add a bunch of confetti. And then the only thing I have not put on here yet is that kind of like the streamers. They're kind of like little tiny coils. I just made, oh, it's like a spring. Put another one here. Same thing. It just looks kind of like a spring. And I might have space for one more. So let's see. Maybe I'll put one right here. So same thing. It's just a curl. We've got all of our balloons. We've got confetti, and we've got our streamers. Now, if you haven't, you can go through and color. You don't necessarily have to color, you know, your balloon red, white, and blue. I did for my flag. Some of you use green and some of you use teal. So that is really nice. I have left my little tiny confetti. So I'm gonna kind of fill in my confetti a little bit. Fill those in red maybe. And maybe I might leave my balloon white and just color my star in red. So this is kind of the part I like about designing and drawing your own picture is that you can choose what you want to color. You can choose how you draw things and how you fill in your shapes. I do kind of like the red, kind of nice. Let's see, I wonder if there's anywhere else I could add blue. Maybe I could add blue to this confetti up here. Just a little bit more. Maybe I'm gonna add polka dots. I really like polka dots. Something about little dots. I really like them. So now it's a star with like a little patterned background. All kinds of patterns in balloons. All right. I think that's maybe all I'm gonna do. It is very festive for Memorial Day.